Hello everybody, how's it going today? I hope you're having a great day. So today we're going back to the past, playing an oldie but goodie. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. This is one of my all-time favorite games. I've had it on PS2 for forever. And I just recently got it on Steam. I hadn't even known that they had this game on Steam, but I'm really glad that they do. So I just went ahead and got it because I absolutely love this game. I hope you guys like it too. So yeah, let's get into this. I already had a save game, but I'm gonna be starting a new game. I just started a quick game and played for a little bit just to make sure the game was running okay and everything. So we'll start a new one here. Yes, selected save game be overwritten, yes. This really brings me back. So I hope the sound levels are okay for you guys.
Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
I just turned it down a little bit. Hopefully it's not too quiet. I think I'll just go ahead and turn it back up a tad. And we'll see. We'll just see how that works out.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
My dinosaur ancestors were here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists. Remember the comet! No! You mammals don't deserve to be at the top of the food chain! No! Now to restore the natural order once and for all. Ah! Oh, my head! Never, never, never! Bye-bye. No!
Those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Maury? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened.
I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... And that's when you showed up.
Rude! Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring and I'll help you out where I can. Welcome to Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away. I've heard that if you press the action button, you can talk to me, whatever that means. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks. If you're going to be out adventuring, then you'll need another boomerang. And I know just the place to find one. Head down to Bly Bly Station. I'll meet you there.
Alright, so here we are. I'm not gonna go down this way yet and start collecting the rainbow scales yet. I'll probably try to avoid the rainbow scales until like the very end of the game. As much as possible anyway. I may end up accidentally picking up one or two. But I'm not going to be going for 100% completion or anything. I'll do my best, but it's been quite a long time since I played this, so I really doubt that I'll be able to get 100% completion, because at some points this game is pretty difficult and some things are hard to find. If you're not really sure what this game is, if you've never seen it before, it's one of those old collectathon type games, kind of like Spyro or Sly or something like that. Yeah, you just go around and collect things that you need in order to get to the next level. So let's go over here and talk to Julius.
G'day, Julius.
Now, if I just reroute these wires to...
I said g'day, mate. Are you deaf?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just making some last-minute adjustments. Well, you must be Ty.
G'day. So, you old coot, what's this contraption do?
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so? It's quite simple, really. It uses an oscillatory microfeeder to scan for trace energy signals that match the unique power matrix of the talismans.
Huh?
Like a big nose that sniffs them out.
Oh.
Ah. And thunder eggs are the key to powering the machine.
Thunder eggs? Oh, they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries?
If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
So, how is Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Hey, I was just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created these portals to lead Ty to areas rich with them. Of course, they won't just be lying all over the place.
Just our luck.
A lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions. But I'm afraid I can't help you with that. If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about. You've got to find a second boomerang. I'll see you in 2 Up.
Alright, so yeah, like most games these days, there's a lot of dialogue right in the beginning, which is why I haven't been talking too much, but the dialogue just explains the game and everything.
This billabong
So this
has
is
got the lot.
the first level of the
Gum
game.
trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's
Which
plenty
it's,
to do here.
it's the
so let's
easiest. I
get a
should be
move
able
on.
to get 100% on this level pretty easily. But I can't guarantee 100% on the next couple of levels.
Listen, mate, I solved your problem. I found you a second boomerang.
That's great. Where is it?
See that tree over there?
It's not
Yeah?
there.
Well, it's not there.
Right. Well, where is it?
It's on top of Frillneck Peak.
Oh, great.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, rang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen. Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
Alright, so we want to go around and collect all of the opals. First Thunder Egg.
Beauty! Butler! Bonza! I got one!
Yeah. 1 down, 71 to go. Come on, let's get a move on.
I've always loved how whenever you get a Thunder Egg, Ty wags his tail.
I reckon
kinda
those
cute.
dunnies are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the dunny, which was the best place to be given the surprise I got. Julius reckons it's got something to do with the space-time conundrum. But if you ask me, I think it's a load of bull dust.
So, you're saying that if I have an accident, I'll end up back at one of these?
Something like that.
In other words, they're save points.
Truth, Ty, you've got a fair set of choppers on you. I reckon you could put them to good use by pressing the bite button. Get it? It's choppers, bite button. Never mind, Ty, move on. Have a go at those crates.
I'm not sure why it showed the control for keyboard and mouse, because I'm using a controller for this.
Now, I was speaking to a bloke down the local watering hole, and he reckons you can use your rangs to take care of enemies and smash things.
Shoe Ripper!
He said something now, wait a minute, he said something
Okay, now
about
it's
pressing
showing
the
the
throw button to use
Controller
them.
buttons. Alright. Couldn't remember if there's something up there. I guess not. Okay. Now it's gonna tell me about the bilbies.
Oh no, not more cages.
Struth! What happened here?
Boss Cass did this. He's caged all your bilby mates and hidden them across the land.
Oh, yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes with my mates.
Now there's a thunder egg in each area if you free them.
No worries. Unless you're Boss Cass.
Ty is pissed. Alright, there's a couple of golden cogs over here. It doesn't tell you about the golden cogs until a little bit later in the level. But the golden cogs are used for...
I don't know if it's true, but I heard
getting
about
new
this
boomerangs.
bloke who found 300 opals, then took them to Julius's opal machine. Anyway, something weird happened, and he ended up with a thunder egg.
Righto.
So yeah, let's see, is it game info? Yep. So we can go to game info here and see everything that we need to collect. There's 300 opals, 5 bilbies. There's a time attack, a challenge thing. I guess multiple challenge things. The rock jump, which was the first one, just jumping up on the thing and getting the thunder egg. I don't remember what super chomp is. And that's part of the level. And there's those postcards right there. You can see it right above where it says 2 up. Looks like there's 7 here. Those are in invisible boxes. You can see them, but they're kind of hard to see sometimes. Those are not required for 100%, so I'm not going to be collecting those. If I happen to come across one, I'll probably grab it, but I'm not going to be trying to get them all or anything. Is there anything up here? Nope. Alright. Now he's just here again to tell me about these camera things. You can chain bite on those to get up there. I'll just go ahead and do it. And then we got another thunder egg. I'll go down and fight these guys. These orange guys take 2 hits. The green ones just take 1. It's a pretty simple little game, but it's fun. I just absolutely love this game. I do have the second and third games on PS2, but I probably won't be able to stream that from my PS2 if I decide that I want to stream those. I probably won't play the third one because the third tie game is just terrible. It wasn't any good at all. So if I do decide I want to play the second one, I will have to get it on Steam. But that won't be until after I beat the first one. So. Oh, I missed on the bite. And the green guys always back up when you try to bite them. Another golden cog. And Julius should be... Yep, Julius is right there waiting for me to tell me what the golden cogs are for. And there's another golden cog right beside him.
Yes. This just might do.
G'day, Julius.
Oh, hello, Ty. You know this golden cog just might be perfect for my latest invention. The Cogulacious Boomerangulus Extrapolator.
Right, what's that?
Why, it's a machine that creates experimental techno-rangs. I need golden cogs to build a new one, 15 to be exact. And if you find enough, bring them to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs and I'll build you a new boomerang.
You're on, mate.
Now, I don't remember how many there are. Okay, there are 10 in the level. So I'll have to do the next level to be able to get the next set of boomerangs. That is assuming I can find all 10 in this level. And then 5 in the next level. Make sure I didn't miss any opals. I want to try and get 300, because once you get 300, then at the end of the level you get an extra thunder egg. Plus, with every 100 opals you collect, you get a super bite, which it's used to, like, it's used kind of as like a magnet to bring in opals and whatnot, and it can also take down any enemy in one hit, except for like bosses and stuff. Yeah. I'm not gonna go this way just yet because I know that I can get up here by jumping on the building there. Technically, I don't think you're really supposed to go this way just yet, but you can jump on the building and get there. Oh wait, no, yeah, you can go this way to get there. Duh, I forgot about that. It has been quite a long time since I played this. So jumping up on the building wasn't necessary. I'll go ahead and go collect the building. And then we'll go back this way. Up. Wow. That was just terrible. Oh, sorry, my eye itches. Phew. Yeah, and at this point, Ty can't swim, so he kind of just flails his arms in the water anytime you jump into deeper water. So right in the beginning, until you learn to swim, you want to try and avoid the deeper water as much as you can. Make sure I didn't miss any opals here. I think I'm good. And then the boomerang is right over there. It's so much better when you get the second boomerang. There we go.
Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. You actually found the second boomerang. Well, there's no time to sit around and feel all pleased with yourself. You're gonna have to put that new rang to use. You see, I had a thunder egg I was gonna give you, but a bunch of frills stole it. You'll have to take them all on to get it back.
Okay, this was the frill roundup. Rang the frills. And there's a life right over here. And we can kind of sort of glide now that we have two boomerangs. And I say you want to try and avoid the water because he just flops around. Alright. And there's the thunder. Alright, those were close enough to chain bite, apparently not. Alright, we run up here. He he's gonna tell me
Well,
about
it
gliding.
looks like
now.
today wasn't a complete waste of time. You seem to have learned a thing or two.
Oh, yeah, you're too right.
You know, there's one other thing I could show you, but I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
Yeah? Well, what's that?
Well, a mate of mine who knows a mate who knows a mate who knows another mate says you can use 2 boomerangs to glide long distances.
How?
It's simple, really. You jump, then press and hold jump again to start gliding.
Right. Is that safe?
Safe as houses, mate. See if you can glide across this gap to reach that thunder egg.
Oh, I jumped too late. There we go.
You ripper!
Look at that. Me mate's mate was telling the truth after all. Just as well I didn't call for an ambulance. Well, lad, you made it through with flying colours. And as a little extra bonus, a stopwatch will appear near the start.
Okay. What's that for?
The racetrack. You can race the clock to win another thunder egg.
Right. I'll give that a go later.
Well, that's enough gas bagging from me. Let's head back to the Bly station.
No, I'm not gonna head back just yet. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't have jumped down. There's another Bilby over there, which is the last one, I'm pretty sure. I heard it. No, it's not over here, I guess. But there is another area over here to the left. And I completely missed it. There we go. Alright, this gets you the big, the mech turn. You don't get to use this very often. I think there's only 2 or 3 points in the game. Or maybe there's 1 point in each level where you can use this. And I don't know if you can use it a second time. Oh, I should have showed you what the super bite does. There's only 2 more opals left. Oh man, I missed one somewhere. I hate missing them. Alright, we can just jump right up here. And get
That
this
wasn't a
done.
half bad effort, Ty. I reckon with a little more practice, you'll get there. Cool!
I did get there. Oh, there's the last Bilby right there in the waterfall. Oh, there's the opal I missed. I'm glad it's not farther away. Alright, now. There's 1 cog that I missed. So I'll look around for that. Oh, it's right there. Must have walked right past it. And then we'll go back over to the end and get the thunder egg from the machine by using our 300 opals, and then go do the time attack. Oh, no, that was Rainbow Cliffs, my bad. I'll go back and do the time attack in just a minute.
I found it! I found it! Let me see that. At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move out. We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my bags. Soon unimaginable power will be mine. Mine.
Alright, so I want to go back into 2-Up.
This billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala.
Okay. Now for the time attack.
Welcome to the track. Race to the finish as fast as you can, mate. The checkpoints will lead the way. But miss one and the race is over. Good luck.
Most of these time attacks are fairly easy, as far as I remember anyway. Alright, there we go.
That was a ripper of a race, Ty. You're faster than a long-legged emu with a case of the bellyaches. Case of the bellyaches. I reckon you've earned this. Whoa, you beauty!
Alright, okay, I'm gonna have to run back to the end of the level, but that's 100% on this level. Whoops. Don't want to accidentally collect that again. If I happen to pick up 100 opals again, I'll show you what the super bite is. Which I should be able to just gather up 100. Let's see. I was thinking there was one of those invisible boxes here, but I guess not. Yeah, I was going to show you guys what the invisible boxes look like too. Yeah, and I'm not trying to collect all of everything again because I've already done it. I just need to get back to the end of the level. That way I can teleport back to Bloodlight Station. Alright, so I've got 100 opals now. I'll show you what the super bite is. So you just hold your bite button and it sucks in the opals, and it's just an ultra bite that you can do, and it'll destroy any enemy in one hit. But you have to have 100 opals to do it, and you only get 3 super bites per level, so you've got to be careful with them. All these guys up. That's kind of the one annoying thing too. When you do the time attack, you have to go all the way back to the start and then back to the finish again.
It's about time you got here. I was about to go.
Okay. You guys go away. And back to Rainbow Cliffs. Okay, I think I need to talk to Julius.
Yes, yes, Thunder Eggs power this talisman machine. Make sure you visit all the portals.
Okay. Yeah, I need to go through this door. So what's this one? Walk in the park. And I'm pretty sure this one is Shipwrecks. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and do Shipwrecks first.
Welcome to the
This
Great
is the one where
Barrier
you learn
Reef,
how to
full of
swim.
beautiful fish, friendly natives, and inviting sandy beaches. It's a beaut spot for a swim if you know how.
Oh, and I know for a fact that there's an invisible box right up here. I'll show you that. You may have just seen it on the left side of the screen. There it is. That's what the invisible boxes look like. You just destroy them and you get these picture frames out of them. But, oh, here's another one. They're not required for 100% completion. Why can't I break that one? Okay. Alright. We'll just go around here and get the opals. Yeah, there we go. I was thinking you could bounce on these. Can't get that yet. I forget what that is. I think that's what you have to get to be able to swim fast or something.
Ty, mate, good to see you again.
G'day, Rex. You saved anyone today?
Funny you should say that. Elle went for a bit of a swim out near Danger Spike.
Danger Spike? Where's that, Rex?
It's a nice little spot, not too far from Shark Reef.
Yeah, and?
Well, anyway, she's an excellent swimmer, but she hasn't come home yet. I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Struth.
I'm on lifeguard duty, so could you have a look for me?
Well, I would, mate, but I can't swim.
Tell you what, I'll teach you. Follow me. When you're in water, press the bite button to dive, then tap the jump button to start swimming.
Okay. Wish me luck.
By the way, those boomerangs of yours won't work underwater, but I got a prezi for you that'll fix that. These are aquarangs. I found them in an old shipwreck years ago.
They're aqua
They
rings.
cut through water like a hot knife through butter. If you can dive under the water and grab them, well, then they're all yours.
Okay. And now I magically know how to swim.
Good one. The aqua rings work like regular boomerangs, but you can only use them underwater. Oh, and one other thing. You're not a fish, mate, so keep an eye on your air supply.
Yeah, thanks, Rex.
Use the aqua ring to hit this switch. It'll open the shark door so you can be on your way.
Sweet.
Did I actually pick them up? Yeah, I did. Ty is the fastest learner on the planet. Okay.
Great work, Ty. You've learned how to swim and use those aqua rings. With a bit of practice, you'll be a champion swimmer just like me.
You beauty.
This is my good mate. She'll show you the way to Danger Spike. Good luck, mate.
Hey, Ty. You can swim faster by tapping the jump button to gain speed. Let's go find Elle.
Alright.
Hey, Ty.
The swimming is a bit weird on here. So it'll take me a bit to get used to it again. I think this might be the only level where there's really a lot of swimming. And it does become a pain on this level because everything is really spread out on this level, so I may not be able to get 100%, but I'm gonna try. Anything up here? Get this golden card. Oh, that was a fail. Oh, no. Just failing all over the place. First golden card. Alright. Now. Oh. Don't remember if there was anything underwater over this way. No, it doesn't look like it. I just want to check to be sure, though. Alright, there's some more opals off to the right over here. Oh. There we go. I don't think there's anything down here. Can't see anything there, so... Alright. A couple of crates over here, and I see another invisible crate too. Yeah, sometimes those invisible crates are pretty easy to spot, and other times they're very difficult to spot. Yeah, they're just in random places all over the maps.
Careful, Ty. These eels look pretty
Got the
nasty.
big giant eels.
Follow me. Stay out
And
of the
now
way
the
of
sharks.
those sharks. They're big meanies. Press the action button to swim into the cage. Press the action button again to swim out.
Alright.
Follow me.
Uh-oh. One of them got me. And apparently one of them hit one of the mines, too. Alright, now swim up to this one. And then I think there's a button I need to hit somewhere to open the door. Might be up here. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh yeah, I can only use those boomerangs underwater. There's a platform. There we go. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it sounds like it's thundering outside. Don't know if my mic picked it up or not. Either that or my cats are tearing up the house. Hopefully the cats aren't tearing up the house. But I'm pretty sure it was thunder. I could have swore there was a building. Yep, here he is. There's a golden cog over there. I'll wait to get that. I'll go ahead and do the main part of the level, which is saving L, and then I'll go around and try to collect everything else. Takes a little while to walk up this. There we go, and there's L. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here. I think there's a cog up here. Yep. And from here you can see the entire level. Whoops.
Hey, Dal, how are you?
Yeah, good. And what about you?
Let me guess. Rex was worried about me again?
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't he a sweetheart? Well, I better get home so he stops fretting.
Righto then.
By the way, I found this on the way. Want it?
Of course you do. Okay. Now, let's see. I think I can make it to the golden cog from right here. No, maybe not. I thought I could. Pretty sure there's a button underwater that I need to hit in order to get those platforms moving. Yep. Why can't I jump up there? There we go. Cog number 4. Alright. And I'm pretty sure there's something over this way. Yeah, there's a few crates over here and another cog. And this is also where I'll go to exchange my opals once I have all of them. That is if I can get all 300. Now, I think I need to go back to the start of the level, or over by the start of the level anyway. The time attack should be there now too. Oops. Oh, I was gonna say I should be able to avoid the sharks, but apparently not. I'll go ahead and get up in here for some air. Alright. Now, was there anything here? No, there's not. I think there's something over this way. A cog, maybe? Whoop. Maybe not. Oh, there's a building. And continue on this way. And I know there's a hole here somewhere that has a cog in it. I don't remember which one though. There it is. Oh no, that's a life. I thought there was one with a cog in it though. Apparently there wasn't a cog in it. Getting launched into the sky. Oh, and faceplant. Gonna have to try that again. Alright, I'll just do a super bite. Should be able to collect them all with the super bite. Or not. I thought it would suck them all in. I don't want to let go of it, because then I'll probably go flying off the platform. I'll just go ahead and collect all these opals here, and then I'll let go of it. The super bite doesn't have as big of a radius as I thought it did. And we'll jump onto this platform so we can go get that cog. Oh, I thought I missed it for a second. Alright, cog number 6. Which means we have 16, so that's enough for the next set of rings. And I think the next rings are the flamer rings. I think those are the first ones you get. I remember this part over here being really difficult to do, because you gotta knock these coconuts down and then jump on them. Because if you don't do that, you start sinking like this. See if I can get out of it. There we go. Okay. I gotta make sure I get onto the platform. Alright. Ooh, almost missed it. And then there's a bilby right over here. We'll go back this way. There's a life up there. I don't really need that. Then I think it's this area. Yeah, this takes me to the actual shipwreck area. And I think there is a thunder egg in here, but you have to position yourself just right because there's a hole right here. but for some reason you can't just swim through the hole, even though it's obviously big enough for Ty to swim through it. And then Thunder Egg. Oh. Oh. I'm stuck. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that was the only thing that's over there at the actual shipwreck. And if I'm remembering right, there's like a bird's nest. Oh, darn it. There's a bird's nest up that way that has a thunder egg in it, I believe. Swim back over that way. And I'll try not to fall off the cliff this time. Yep, there's the thunder egg. Boxes of opals on the other side. Okay, I can just jump up there. And then I think down this way there's a bilby. Yep. That's 4 of the 5 bilbies. I'll go ahead and grab this. Oh, never mind. I'm not grabbing the life, apparently. I don't really need it anyway. I don't think I'm gonna be dying 7 times. Knock on wood. That's the main area. There's a bilby up there, which I believe is the last one. Yep. Last bilby for this area. Okay, 300 opals. Aurora's kids. Aurora's kids is right down here, I believe. Yep, there she is.
Oh, dearie me. My sweet little angels have wandered off exploring. Now I can't find them anywhere. Please, can you help me?
I sure can. Alright. Don't know how she couldn't find them. 2 of them are right here. Literally right in front of her face. Yeah, and they make some strange sounds too.
Yippee!
That's 3. And they're all in this one main area. There's another. And I think, yep, there's another one right over here. Oops. I don't want to go back over to her again until I've got all of them. Is this the last one? Oh, 2 more. Which they must be over this way to the left. Yep, there's one. And where's the last one? There it is. We found all of our kids. Actually, that's a seahorse, so that's probably the male. The male seahorses take care of the kids, so I think this is a male.
My babies. My precious babies. Thank you so much, little orange fish creature. How can I ever repay you? Hey, I know. You can have this sparkly rock I found in the sand.
All right.
Okay. Now collect 300 opals and race Rex. So, with the opals, I think I'm just missing 3 crates. I think. So I'll have to find those 3 crates. I'm pretty sure there's 5 per crate. But the time attack is over here now where I race Rex, so I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, there's a cog up there that I missed. How many was that? 7? Yep.
So, Ty, are you up for a race? See
Yeah,
if you
sure.
can keep up.
So the swimming part of this race, there's like no possible way to keep up with him. But once you get to the running part, it's pretty easy to beat him. Because he's an extremely slow runner. He ends up getting way ahead of you by swimming. Even if you don't mess up like I just did, he'll end up getting way ahead of you. But he's a super slow runner, and you end up having to run all the way back up to the top of the mountain. So you end up catching up to him right there. Sorry if you can hear the clicking of my controller. I'm sure it's probably annoying. I don't hear it because of my headphones, but if you do, I'm sure it's probably a little annoying. Yeah, here's where we pass Rex. And just gotta run all the way back up to the top of the mountain. And then I'll look around and see if I can find those last 15 opals. I don't know where they might be though. If I can't get them all, then it's no biggie.
little ripper. You fair dinkum beat me. I've trained you well, mate. My swimming coach gave this to me when I first beat him in a race. Now I want you to have it.
Gee, thanks, mate. Cool!
And of course it's a thunder egg. Okay, let's see. That question mark on the map right there, that's the machine that I give the opals to in order to get the last thunder egg. So I just need to find those 3 crates. I'm pretty sure it's 3 crates. I'm not gonna spend ages trying to hunt for them. I'm just gonna do like a quick search, and if I don't come across them, then oh well. I don't think they're on this island. Pretty sure I got the crates that were on this island. Whoops. Probably don't want to be biting a mine. Okay. I got the crates that were over there. Don't see any over that way. I'll just continue along the path here. Try to avoid the sharks. Okay. I'll run around the base of the mountain and see if maybe the crates were around the base of the mountain. I know there was a building back here, but I don't remember if there was any crates. It doesn't look like there was. Okay, no crates. So we'll just go back up to the top and then teleport back to Rainbow Cliffs. I won't worry about that last thunder egg. I don't want to end up spending a ton of time searching for it. And here we are, Rainbow Cliffs. And do I have enough? Nope, need 2 more. Okay, now to walk in the park.
Oh, smell that fresh rainforest air. See the cute wallabies. Surf the slippery water slide. Watch out for those leeches.
I always tend to have trouble with the water slide. It usually takes me about 3 trips down the water slide to get all the opals. Was there a building behind this? No, there wasn't. That would be kind of weird, that having a cog and a building so close together like that.
Ty. Our good friend Shazza can get herself into a pickle sometimes. This time, her truck has broken down at the end of the forest road.
Yoo-hoo!
But if that isn't bad enough, I spotted some blue-tongue lizards nearby. Grrr. You reckon you can give her a hand?
You bet. I'm on my way.
I think with the lizards, you have to bite them to take them down. I could be mistaken, though. And I believe there's a building back here. Oh yeah, you have to fall from the top up there to get to it. And crate. Oops. Okay, I need to go this way then. Maybe it's up here. No, that's the way out. Yep, Ruby's right up here. These launch you up, right? Yeah, they do. Okay.
Here's some free advice. Certain enemies deflect Jurangs with their thick skins, but are hopeless against those pearly whites of yours. So sometimes you have to bite the bad guy.
Whoops. Okay, I think I can go up here in order to get down that way. I don't remember what's down that way though. Alright. Oh, there was a billboard. Is there anything else off this way? Okay, I remember this area now. Oh, come on. Now, if I remember right, there's something on the ceiling somewhere around here. Bats? Maybe? No, that must be later on in a different tunnel. Alright, we'll go back up here. continue on this way.
Listen,
here's the
Ty,
slide.
before you tackle this water slide, there are a few things you need to know. You can speed up and duck under the logs by pressing the bite button. And you can slow down by pulling back on the movement stick.
Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Gonna do my best to get all of them here. I usually end up missing at least one, and then I have to go all the way back up to the top and try it again. Oh, I got all of them. Okay, there's an invisible box over there.
G'day, Cobber.
G'day, Ranger Ken.
I need a favour, mate. There's a flock of cave bats in there.
Well, this is where the bats are.
It's nearly the wet season, and we need to move them out before the caves flood.
No worries.
Excuse me, I just hiccuped. Oh, there's an invisible box right there. Okay, I'm just gonna continue this way and I'll go get the bats before I go that way. And another invisible box. Alright, where are the bats? There they are. Kind of cool that you have to hit them with your boomerang, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. It's better than all of them drowning, I suppose.
On ya, mate. Here's something for your troubles.
Oh, you beauty!
Alright, I'm not gonna go down the slide yet. Need to go down here. Whoops. That was a failure. Alright, I don't think I needed the pie, but I'll get it anyway. Oh. Let's see. There's a Bilby over at the end. And I believe I have to jump off the top of here. in order to reach it. Unless I can just jump from here. Yes, I can. Alright, now head back to the slide. And this part of the slide actually has, it has a fork in it, so you do end up having to go down this part twice, no matter what. I'll still do my best to get every single opal on the first try, though. And here's the split. I missed that one. Pretty sure that's the one that I normally always miss. I missed another one. Oh man. Alright, we'll just try that again, but now I can go to the left side of the fort. Whoops. Oh man, I'm doing terribly. I got that one. And there was one more that I missed. Somewhere around here, I think. There it was. Oh no, I missed one. There's just one that I missed, so I'm gonna take the mushrooms back up. And I'm gonna go all the way back down. I think this put me at the top of the first slide. Yeah, it did. I was thinking that it put you at the top of the second slide. I didn't miss any on the first slide though. Alright. Now let's see if I can get that last opal. Hopefully I don't miss it again. Uh-oh. There we go, I got it. Now for this cog. And I wish there was a way to just immediately get this thunder egg, but you can't. See, cutscene and a turkey takes it. Ow! I hit my knee on my desk. Yeah, the turkey's a big pain in the butt. I'm not even gonna worry about it for now. I'm just gonna go around and collect all the opals, and then I'll chase after that little guy. Whoops. Oh. Sorry, my mic is blocking the bottom of my screen, so it's kind of hard to see at some points. Alright, more opals. The rest of the opals actually may be in this area. No. I've still got 40 left to get. Alright, this is the part with the boulders. So now, I'll make sure, just double check that I got all the opals around here, and then I'll go get that turkey. There he is. Alright, it's kind of hard to sneak up on him. You've got to get like just the right distance away and jump and bite. Because I don't think hitting him with the boomerangs does anything. He's really hard to get. Man. Got it. Alright, now up to the top where the boulders are. Oops. I completely missed going around that. And that. Okay. This one's bouncing. If you time it right, you can just walk right under it. Hopefully it doesn't land on me here. And there's Shazza. But I'm going to go ahead and skip her for now. Because I'm pretty sure that I have all of the opals. Yep. That's the last of the opals. I'll get my thunder egg. And I think there's a bilby below this bridge, either that or a cog. I remember there being something here. Yep, cog. And that's that area. Okay. Still need one more bilby.
G'day, Shazza.
Oh, shivers! Oh, Ty, am I glad to see you. Would you mind keeping those blue tongues off me back while I fill up my watering bottle?
No worries.
Thanks,
this part's
Possum.
kind of difficult.
Hit the boulders with your rang so they knock the blue tongues out of the way.
Yeah, aiming this is pretty hard. 'Cause you've got to time it just right. Three more to go. Oh, I thought I missed him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit this one, the last one with this. Oh no, I missed. There we go.
Thanks heaps for what you did back there, Possum.
No worries.
By the way, I found this at the creek. You want it?
Shoe ripper!
Well, I better get a move on. See you soon, Possum.
Alright, now I'll try to go hunt for that last bilby, because it's just the last bilby and then the time attack race.
Let's you and me race, brah.
Let's you and me race, brah.
Can't beat me.
Yeah, he took the longer way. Camera gets very wobbly through here. Easy peasy.
I did it!
Wow, you won. You got lucky as all. But fair is fair. Next time I'll beat you. Sweet.
Sweet. Okay, I'll do a quick hunt for that last bilby. I'll just go around the map one time real quick and see if I can hear it. Because they typically make a sound to let you know that they're nearby. So I'll just listen for it and see if I can hear him. I don't think it's down there. I already got the one that was over here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Gotta go back down the slide again. For like the 5th time. I was kind of like just in the zone, I guess, and wasn't fully paying attention. At least most of the rocks and whatnot are gone now because I've hit most of them. Alright, see if the other building was over here somewhere, maybe. I know there was one in this tree. I'm kind of thinking there wouldn't be another one around this area. At least not like super close by or anything. And I'm not hearing the Bilby's little call. Oh no. Just about got smashed by the boulder. Alright. Yeah, I didn't hear the Bilby, so I'm just gonna have to skip getting that last Bilby there. And I'm not gonna talk to Julius here just yet. I'm gonna go down to his laboratory and get my boomerangs. Which I'm pretty sure are the flamerangs. I think those are the first ones that you get.
Oh my! You've found enough golden cogs, haven't you? These will be perfect for my latest invention. I call it the Cogulacious Boomerangerous Extrapolator. Ty, it's a machine I designed to create cutting-edge techno-rangs. Oh my! This is very nice. It's a zoomerang.
Oh, it's
the zoomerang has a built-in telescopic aimer. Press the Ty's view button to activate it. Use the movement stick to aim and the camera stick to zoom in and out on enemies for greater throwing accuracy.
The zoomerangs are kind of like a sniper rifle.
To select it, use the previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your collection.
I only need 3 more for the next one on there. And I think this is the
Make sure you visit all the portals.
I did. Or am I supposed to go do the boss battle first? I think I may have to go do the boss battle first before I can get that. Even though I have enough thunder eggs to do it. And Julius is magically teleported back up here somehow.
Jolly
Maybe there's
good
two of them.
guy. You've collected enough thunder eggs to power the machine. Let's give it a go, shall we? Outstanding! Simply outstanding! The energy levels are off the scale, and yes, I've got a lock on one of the talismans. Stand back, Ty. It's coming through.
And magically there's just another random portal right there. Yeah, with this you have to try and make him run into those pillars. Like that. Alright, buddy, come on. Oh, really? You're not gonna run into it? There we go. Oh, I forgot he throws the rocks. Alright, and the last one's here. He hit me. I took him out though. This next part's a little gross. I don't know what he reached into there to get the talisman, but there's brown stuff on it. Oh! No. They must have took that out for the HD remake. Because in the original it had like brown spots on it.
You've retrieved the first of the ancient talismans. When Boss Cass discovers that we are out to thwart his plans, he will do all in his power
They
to
must
stop
have just
you.
edited that out in the HD remake of
You'll
it.
be right, old timer.
Struck me lucky you actually found the talisman. I just might have bet on the wrong horse. Anyway, mate, Julius has got a present for you at his lab.
Alright, now
I've made
is where I get the
a
flavor
most
rings.
exciting discovery. The talisman machine is brimming with excess energy from the fire thunder eggs. By diverting that energy to my special hyper-techno boomerang maker, I can make special elemental rangs. Watch. Simply smashing, I present to you the Flamerang.
You beauty!
Yes, this rang can start fires and melt ice. It even has a more powerful effect on some enemies. To select it, use the previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your collection. It will aid you well in your quest. Now, go try it out.
Alright, we now have the flamerangs and the zoomerangs. So, the zoomerangs are... Whoops. There we go. Yeah, you can just zoom in with them like a sniper rifle and they go really far. You can throw them normally too and they'll still go pretty far. You don't really need the zoomerangs for much. I think there's a couple of things you use them for, but not much. And then the flamerangs. So I think that is going to be it for now. So I really appreciate you coming and watching. Check it out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, please leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you know whenever I'm streaming next. Because currently I don't have a streaming schedule. I need to work on that. Due to some personal things, I'm not able to make a schedule at the moment. But I will as soon as I possibly can. Thank you for watching. Peace out.